Ruslan.
Did George Janko call me out in his latest upload, reflecting on his Jordan Peterson reaction and his newfound Christian audience? Let's take a look at what happens here. This is at the 23-minute mark of episode 59. George is crushing right now. He's had multiple back. I don't know who's booking his guest or he just is disconnected, but you got
George got that favor from God.
He got Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, Cliff. He just banger after banger after banger. And numbers don't lie, you know? So anyway, I came up in the podcast. People are blowing me up. I'm getting screen grabs of the conversation. George just mentioned you.
Quote, he's a maniac.
He's a maniac. He ain't pronounced my name correctly, though. Play the clip.
So, but the difference between like this audience versus like our audience, who is so thoughtful and like precise with their words, is like that's a big blessing.
And by the way, like it's a huge blessing. There's this guy, his name's Russ. I call him Russ, but let me make sure. Let me pull up his real name, dude. He's as we speak, bro. Look. There's a video.
While he was recording a podcast, we were live reacting to one of his live streams with Ryan Garcia.
No, reacting to the Instagram stream.
Yeah.
Of him and Ryan Garcia. I have an important announcement by the end of this video, by the way, so make sure you watch till the end. So, yeah, we were reacting not to a podcast clip of George, but to George and Ryan Garcia on Instagram Live together, and George, rightfully so, checking Ryan Garcia on his prophetic abilities. All right?
Amazing.
Go ahead.
Of him, Ruslan, is that you pronounce it Ruslan, right?
Oh, he's always, yeah.
Ruslan?
Yeah, there's a video as we speak going
live.
live.
He's a maniac, dude. He's always working.
Shout out to Reed! Reed! Okay, I'll take Russ.
Russ is good.
Russ is good. I'll take Russ. People call me Roos. I'll take that. I think Bell just said sure. Isn't he?
He's like
sure.
Yeah.
I'll take a maniac. He's always working. I'll tell you how I'm always working at the end of this. Okay. You know, it's funny because like folks you admire and you're like, man, they're a dope creator. And they like are like, you know, cool. Don't know how to say your name, which is it's like it plays into my childhood trauma of significant insignificant complex, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm an only child who's born on New Year's Eve, so like I got a cool birthday, but I'm born on New Year's Eve, so no one gives a crap because it's New Year's Eve. No one's ever gonna celebrate my birthday with me on my day, which is fine. I just learned to just plan it. If celebration's a month out,
plan
in advance.
A New Year's Eve
celebrate
party
at the end of November. So it's funny. So like George isn't the first. So I'm joking with Reed and George and Bell, but Gary V, who I've known for years. I know like Gary V for years. Anytime I'm in one of his streams, I'm in one of his chats, he's always shouting me out. So Gary V, I'm Ruslan Kid.
Yep.
Ruslan Kid. Russ. I'll take it. All right, I'll take it. But, you know, this led to Zach having a great point, and we're going to make an adjustment based on this clip. What's the adjustment?
Oh, man, we're going to add a phonetical spelling of Ruslan's name in the banner on YouTube. So it's going to say ROOS-LAN or LAWN.
Yeah.
Lawn.
Yeah, all right, go ahead and play the rest of this.
He reviews you a lot, yeah?
Channel. If you guys are subscribed over there, I mean, that's family. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Bro, I posted the Jordan Peterson episode, and this kid, when I posted, had another video already watching it, and then there was like 100K of people just giving their inputs on it, and he messaged me. He's like, hey, man, like, it was so nice because he's always speaking so highly about me, but he goes, hey, man, like, I'm sorry, but I had to give you my input on this. And I go, bro, like, if you're a Christian, like platform, you should never be sorry of rebuking me. Your job is not to agree with me. Your job is to correct me, especially if you have your own audience. I would hate for you just to like me and then be like, oh, let's brush this underneath the rug. Like, no. If you're going to confront me behind closed doors and I'm so vulnerable, bro, hang me to dry. Let me be the example that other people need to learn from. Like, it's a healthy thing to just at least move in a direction. It doesn't have to be like an overnight switch. Speaking of overnight switch, Mike Maywak.
Yes to all that. Shout out to George Janko. Okay, so a couple things we have to clear the air on. Okay, number one, I don't title any of our videos. Okay, I don't title any of our videos. You know who titles all of our videos? Zach Sparazzo.
Let's go. I'll take it. Why you bring this up?
Because that's what this video is titled, and I did not title this.
Oh,
video.
is someone saying this is crazy or something?
People are like, I thought you guys were friends.
Oh, we're friends.
Zach's. So
He
anyway,
literally did a call out. Like he like did a verbal call out,
a verbal call out.
where an auditory call out where you heard your name. Ruslan was
Yeah.
called upon.
Yep.
On the podcast.
Called upon on the podcast.
That's the new title.
Okay.
Ruslan called upon by George Janko.
The names of the videos are unhinged sometimes, but I love it. Yeah. So, all props to Zach Sprazzo on the titles of the videos.
Hey man.
You know, YouTube is more of a dance and an art of like how much can you push the line, right? So I want to acknowledge that too. The reason why I'm a maniac because of output is not because I'm a maniac. It's because we have an amazing full-time team here. Zach is just one of the faces. Chris is our main editor. Samaje also does editing and thumbnails. So we put out a lot of videos just because we live stream and we don't do like a traditional podcast. It gets clipped into multiple videos across multiple platforms.
Teams and systems.
So there's that. The other thing I just wanted to say is, yes, I think George is extremely vulnerable and extremely correctable and teachable. There's never been a time where I've sent George a DM about something that was a disagreement and he's never not received it. He's ever brushed me off. Which I think shows a degree of maturity in him, even though this is all like on the wheels training, and this is all on the wheels training, on the job training. Like he's walking out his faith and his sanctification process in front of the whole world, which is a very unique place to be. So I think that's commendable, and I'm humbled that he would, show me some love on a podcast, even though it played into my significant and significant childhood trauma. I'm totally joking about that. No, I think it's super dope, and to George's credit, he has. I don't know if I should announce this. I guess, you know what, George, speaking of accountability and being vulnerable before the world, with this, we're going to do it right here. He gave me a yes on coming on the channel.
Whoa! You didn't even tell me this. This man. I feel
Gave
betrayed.
me a yes.
I feel it's
Coming on the channel.
Insignificance.
All right, so we'll call it a soft yes. We'll call it a soft yes. He told me yes. He said he's running around. They do their podcast. It sounds like they're on the go and they're like always moving around, whereas like our setup is set and always here, right?
Yeah.
So I think when they're moving around, we just kind of got to cross paths when he's local back in Cali. I think he's out of Phoenix. So anyway, so that's that. Share that with you guys. I think that's awesome, and I think we got to make that happen, George. And I'd love to meet his fiance and even Reed. If you want to come, we got a fourth chair for Reed too.
We got a fourth and a fifth chair.
Please go on to George Janko show. I'm sure when George is ready to have me on his show, I will be on his show. It's one of those things you don't really, it's kind of weird to invite yourself on other people's show.
Yeah, you don't book yourself.
You don't book yourself on other people's show. And so, and I'm not in a rush to be on other people's channels yet, because I think eventually, as you guys keep showing love, as you guys keep growing, as you guys keep subscribing and liking the videos and sharing the videos, the numbers will become big enough where it would be a no-brainer to go on all kinds of podcasts. Right?
Well, that's a fact. Is that like in the grand scheme of things, 500K is still like
it's still relatively
it's still
small.
like fresh YouTuber in that world.
George has one of the biggest, like I want to say top 20 podcasts in the world right now.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Based on analytics, based on now. So like anytime I do anything with anyone, I want to make sure that we're adding value and eyeballs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so and I'm writing a book that's going to come out in a year from now. What? We don't need to force anything. But George has agreed to come on the channel. He gave me a soft yes. We just got to coordinate it. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm sure we'll have all the spicy conversations. And so he did not call me out as much as he did a call out of my name, and Zach just decided to
he did a
spice it up for you guys.
The new title is going to be George Janko has auditory call out. Auditory.
Did you at least add a question mark?
No, because it was a fact. Oh, I did do a question mark.
Okay. All right. Good. So that's how I keep Zach away from the clickbait. I want you guys to know. Is whenever he says something kind of sus, I just say just add a question mark to it.
Like then we'll answer the question.
Just add a question mark to it. Did George Janko call me out? Question mark. Right. I would say it's a shout out, not a call out. There you go. Thank you, Ryan. Call out or shout out.
Here's the truth.
So
there's at least 500 people here right now that wouldn't click if it was a shout out.
is that true? Drop a one in the chat if y'all acknowledge that. Drop a one in the chat if y'all acknowledge that.
There are 1,200 people live on the
YouTube.
On the YouTube.
Okay. One in the chat if you would still if you're here because you saw called out in the title. Two in the chat if you're showing up no matter what.
And you people that don't normally engage because you're just here because it says call out. Those are they're not even using them. They're like, where's the live chat? I don't even know where that is. I'm extending my sincerest apologies for my edgy. I'm not gonna say clickbait. I'm gonna say my edgy towing the line.
Wait, just add a question
language.
Mark.
Yeah,
just add a question
mark. Already a question mark.
Just add a question mark. Yeah, like how many ones did we see of people saying they only came because they saw called out?
Should I change the title to George Janko auditory call out right now, just as a meme for the rest of the stream?
Sure.
How did I know this?
I pulled up ready for the static. Okay, yeah, there's no static. Why did John McCrae call me and thought there was static? This for John McCrae called me like we're going to war, bro.
Zach
like,
got him.
What are you talking about?
Did he really?
Yeah. I was in the middle of recording a verse, and this man's like, what did George say? I'm like, nothing, bro.
You know when the YouTube homies think there's beef, that it's really towing the line of clickbait at that point.
Hey, man.
Hey, look, we'll modify it for the edited version.
Okay, make sure you signed up for our email list over at blessgod.shop. You get our prayer journal and get 10% off and be the first to hear about our new collection drop, Death to Life. This comes out next week. Okay, it's only available for 1 week, so make sure you go to blessgod.shop to sign up for the email list, get the 10% off, and we'll be dropping this next week, all based on Jesus' words in John chapter 5, verse 24. All right, we're out of here. Love you guys.